Beef goulash?
Yep.
Is that what is it?
Yeah.
How to make an American goulash? Do you know what goulash is?
No, I just know that word. I've heard that word before.
I'd never heard that word. I was thinking like gulag from Call of Duty.
Oh no, that's what I've heard.
It made me think of a gulag.
That is what I've heard.
I am recording. Do you know what a gulag is?
No, I just said that's what I've heard.
It's like Call of Duty Warzone. When you die, you go back to respawn kind of thing.
Oh yeah, no, I just heard that before. Probably on listening to your videos.
Like, yeah, if you get a 1v1, you get to go back. It's
Yeah,
quite like I'd say.
I
like
had no idea what it was. Just knew that I knew the word. But
yeah, it used to
this.
dominate memes like 3-4 years ago. Just not to do with Call of Duty, just memes. Right. Anyway, how to make American goulash? It's not a gulag. I don't know what goulash is.
No idea.
Let us know in the comments if you know what it is. Is it a proper American thing? Is it not? We've got Cowboy Kent Rollins.
We do.
It is Kent Rollins, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. What a legend. Enjoy his videos. Let's get into it. What was the like goal?
700.
700. Would appreciate if you smash that like button. And subscribe button.
Fall is upon us and the weather is cooling off. We got a dish that's going to warm your heart and your soul and take you down memory lane.
Ooh,
what is it?
Nice.
Cowboy goulash.
Wait. Sorry, I did hear you.
Yeah, you just first of all you just didn't bring my drink and then you just
No, that's not happened.
Yeah, you said bring Archie's milk and I'll bring you the drink.
No.
What happened?
I had my phone in my hand and I had my drink in my hand. The milk in my hand. Yeah. And I said, and you had nothing in your hands.
So you said here.
Here, take this and you drink.
You didn't.
I did.
You said, take the milk, I'll get the drinks.
No, I said I'll get my drink.
I swear on Archie's life.
How can I carry the drink that I took in my hand?
Well, have you got two?
Right here. Talk to the audience. Tell the story. Tell the story.
So basically, James is a liar. I literally took the milk and put it on the bedside table. Because he said he was getting the drinks. So just another thing he's let me down on.
No. Out of the two of us, you had a spare hand and I didn't.
How did you have a spare hand when I had my phone and the baby's milk in my hand?
You know you did not have your phone in your hand.
Yes,
I checked.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm having it. Right, anyway, guys. Now we've got rid of that domestic. It looked like a stew kind of thing.
It does.
Should we go back? Just make sure it looks like a
It's going to
stew
warm
here.
your heart.
Ooh, that's
has that got pasta in? Ooh.
Oh, it looks like it's like a wintry food, isn't it?
Interesting. I want pasta right now.
In your soul and take you down memory lane. What is it? Cowboy goulash.
Oh, is he cooking outside?
He always does. Pretty much. Oh, he doesn't always, but most of the time he just tries to.
Hey, thank y'all for stopping by Under the Barn. My name is Cowboy Kent Rollins, and what are we talking about doing? Some cowboy cooking. Welcome to another episode. What do we do here? We take the food from our fire, comfort food, classic food, and transfer it right in there to your kitchen. All it's got to do is jump through the TV or off the computer screen. And if you're a new viewer, hey, we want to treat you all like family because we are one great big family here. So go ahead up there and hit the dingy-dong bell and hit the subscribe button because we don't want you to miss out on anything we got going on. And I know y'all are excited to see this as we are, but I don't think you're as excited as the Big and the Duke, because they are super excited here on a great warm day outside. They are just sunning. Now we're talking about this goulash that originated in Hungary, Hungarian style of cooking. Now back in the 9th century, these shepherds would take this and they would stew it down, make more like a beef stew. But today when people make it Hungarian style, they use like a chuck-eye steak, something like that. You go ahead and cube it like you would a stew meat, and then you cook that down with a good rich broth, and then you would pour it over the noodles. But the American style, hey, and this stuff was probably served at more grade school cafeterias than any place ever known anything.
Oh, wow.
My mother always fixed it too. She not only called it goulash, she'd call it slamgulian. And that's another title for it back in the old days, because they would just take meat, add a little of that macaroni to it, and you could make a meal that would stretch it out and go further. So, well, let's get started on this goulash, and we're going to start with what? 2 pounds of ground beef. Now, I like to use 80-20, and we got us a 12-inch Dutch oven over here, preheating and getting a little hot, because I want to pour that stuff in there and let that sizzling action to begin. This is 2 pounds, and we're just going to crumble it up here in this Dutch oven.
Proper old school, isn't it?
Just make sure you got it chunked up well. Once that goes to browning just a little, and you can see it has reached that point, I have 1 large yellow onion, and I'm talking large, diced.
Right, a lot of onions.
Because I want that onions to get down in there with that ground beef and get us some good caramelizing going on, and we'll brown the onions up really well. So we're going to add about a tablespoon of smoked paprika. Now,
Okay, I think we've got.
I didn't know this till I
paprika.
got to looking, but there's all kinds of smoked paprika. There is the Hungarian style, there is the Spanish style, and
Oh, wow.
I have what? The style they had at our store. So I don't know what brand that is.
What store was
About
that?
1.5.
We style was it?
I have no idea.
I thought we were going to say American.
Yeah, I did as well.
Just we'll get whatever's in our
I
store.
thought he was pulling a European Reacts.
Yeah, I did. I
Moment.
got my American paprika.
Tablespoons of Red River Ranch Original. What you say? As Billy Blair would say, you ain't got none of this? Well, Shannon will tell you where you can get some.
Oh, here's a
1.5
shop.
tablespoon. Now let's go
Wonder if
ahead
they
and
did
give
this
that
in
a
UK.
I
stir
wonder.
so we can get that to incorporating. We're going to take 3 garlic cloves. I don't want none of your little bitty ones. I want 3 big honking garlic cloves, and that's what these are.
It makes me laugh,
He
Ken.
does, he's so funny.
Minced, and that means minced right there.
That's a fancy tool there.
I need one of
First
them.
time you busted that out.
I was going to say, we don't have one of them, do we?
No, I need one
You
of
need
them.
one of them little garlic mushers. Can you mush anything else in it? Or is it just for garlic?
I imagine, yeah, just
A
garlic.
bit of sweet corn?
Why would you want to do that?
Don't know. Just the only thing I could think of.
Maybe like mushy
So we're
cheese.
just going to continue to get all that
Yeah,
incorporated
I guess.
well and stir it up good till that meat gets there and gets good and brown. And there's a lot of flavor coming out of
Yeah.
that. And it be looking
Nice,
some of
good.
that delicious. It is.
It's looking a little bit like Sloppy
Well,
Joe.
we done got the meat browned up we have, and there's no grease or fat to drain off this. So if you was to have some of that, you can tilt this over to one side, get you a spoon that out of there. But hey, we are in good shape, good to go. Things are ready. So let's go to adding the rest of this stuff to it. What do we got here? Stewed tomatoes, a whole
Okay.
can. Now you can see as them come out of there, they're in pretty big pieces. I like to go ahead and just sort of chop them up here a little because they will get softer and do that. So after that, tomato paste.
Oh,
And make sure you get it all in there. This
Some
is
more
going to give it some
tomato.
really good flavor
A lot of tomato.
and a little
Yeah.
thickness to go with it. A can of rotel. Now what that is
What's that?
I've no
green
idea.
chilies, a little bit of onion, and some tomatoes all chopped up in there real fine.
Oh, we may struggle to get that.
You won't be able to get that.
I don't know.
I
We'll
don't
have to have a
think
look.
I couldn't find green chilies
We
when
need
I
someone-
was doing my
Could you
life.
not? We need someone to send us that, don't we?
Yeah, I
Because
can't
I've
get
never heard of that before.
it. Nope.
Go ahead and dump that in there. We're going to add a cup of water.
I can get that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we
folks,
can
that's
get
a half
water.
a cup, not a cup, because it is a cup of chicken broth.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Some soy sauce, about 2
Oh, wow.
tablespoons.
Okay. We haven't got that.
My mother used to use
We can get that,
Worcestershire
right?
on
Yeah.
occasion. We got to putting some soy sauce in it. That's why we don't really salt and pepper this now, because this is going to have some sodium in it. So we'll salt and pepper to taste later on. Give that
Okay.
a stir.
Oh, it's looking thick now, isn't it?
I need you to put in 2 bay leaves.
Do
Either
they
one
make a
of them
difference
can-
though?
Yeah, I don't never know if
If it's
there's
just
a difference.
2 of them, like, if you're only putting 2 in, does that, please let us know how much of a difference does that make?
Mm.
We will do it because we want to follow the recipe. It's not just a waste of leaves.
Yeah.
A bay leaves, you know what I mean?
I have no idea.
Please let us know, does it make a big difference or not? I honestly don't know.
Cans of hatch green chilies that is diced, or this fresh roasted
Yeah, that's
one
what I
that we
couldn't
had
find
here
last time I needed
and
it.
diced it up
Ah.
ourselves. We're going to let it come back to a little bit of a boil, turn it down to a simmer, cover it, and let it cook for about 20 minutes so we can blend all them flavors together.
G Adventures is
we
unveiling
got an
the
ad.
next evolution in solo group travel.
Oh, let's go. Let's just carry on, guys. Let's just carry on.
You know, we fixed a lot of dishes on ranches, but probably goulash was probably one of the first meals I always cooked for a noon meal after we got started. Hey, y'all
Okay.
are always asking, what would you pair this with? Well, I would have maybe fixed some of them oven roasted potatoes that we have, and we have a video for them. Shannon will have you a link. But something that
good.
it goes really well with, some of that hot water cornbread, just poured right on top of there. I probably fixed this more in the fall on some of them old remote
Yeah, I've got
camps that
some
was in,
cornbread.
especially down there in the Palo Duro Canyon when it would be maybe blowing a little snow in down there. And I knew them boys had been out there shivering on horseback, so I'd think, you know, I need to warm them fellers up at noon. So I'd fix this goulash. I maybe spice it up even a little more with 3 or 4 extra jalapenos to give them some heat. But them cowboys would come in there, take the lid off that old pot, and dip down in there, smother it just over great big pieces of big old cornbread, and it just warmed their soul and warmed their heart. I could always
Oh, that's
tell
what you
because
want
they
with
went
this
back
food.
for more than one plate. Now this is really classic chuck wagon cooking right here when I was on a ranch, because when I'm out there 3 to 5 weeks long, me and Shan, we can't be taking a lot of stuff that we have to refrigerate. Sure, in
Yeah,
the fall
makes
and the
sense.
winter you may not need it, but we're always taking a lot of canned goods. But my mother taught me so many years ago how to transform them canned goods into tasting just like this fresh. But folks, that's why we really come out to with our first cookbook, A Taste of Cowboy, because it was about how we cooked on the wagon, how we could take them canned goods and transform them into something
got a
else
book as
where
well.
you didn't
Fair
ever think
play.
this
Very
canned
cool.
again. Now, if you missed it on our last episode, which was what? Somebody raised their hand out there in the back. Yep, you in the back row. It was on the pork belly, smoked pork belly. It was good.
Ooh,
But
that
we
sounds
had
good.
really big, exciting news. What was it? Our new cookbook is going to come out March 17th, but you can pre-order
Again, this video
that
is
book.
definitely old because it is just old. But if you still get it, link to Ken's channel is in the description. Link to his videos in the description, and then I'm sure you can find it. Yeah, shout out Ken. I absolutely love him.
Yeah, it's cool.
Right now, this cookbook is all about some really fresh stuff out of the garden, a whole lot more grilling. Shan's great pictures and my stories all blended together. We've been on about 20 minutes, we have, and we stirred it once in between
nice.
there. Just keep it on a
Cooking.
low simmer, and we done measured us out 2 cupfuls of them large elbow macaronis. So let's just dump them in there, get it
Well,
stirred
not
up.
too much pasta.
No.
And we're going to cook
I've got
this
more
for about
pasta.
another 15 to 20 minutes till everything gets tender. Now you don't want to overcook this and get it mushy, and you don't want to be like Al who drove through the hailstorm. What happened? It was al dente. We want it to be just right. So we're going to cover it again. And that
I
is
did not see that coming. And he just says them so casually as well, doesn't he?
That was good. I
hot,
like
let me
that.
tell you for sure. We'll let her go about 10, give it one more stir, cover it back up, and we'll check it about 15 minutes in, see where we're at.
Ooh.
It's cooking.
Oh, I like that. Those are clouds. It's like clouds.
Yeah. He's definitely a proper cowboy kind of guy.
Oh,
Like,
it's so good.
he's not just whacked a hat on and says he's a cowboy. He is a proper cowboy kind of guy, isn't he? I'm ready to see what this is like. Ah, looks, to be fair, it just look good.
Looks similar to Sloppy Joe's.
It's a happy meal and it didn't come in a sack. While I'm thinking about it, let me go ahead and get this bay leaf that is surfaced right up here at the top and get him out of there. So let's dip us some of this out of there and let it cool a bit. And you can see we cooked it out to where it's just right. I didn't want a whole lot of juice and broth to be left in there. So,
Okay.
whew, and that little bowl is hot. So we're just gonna set it right here. So while we're letting this cool, let's talk about this cast iron. Now, we had this at a simmer, and I be hearing folks telling me all the time, you're not supposed to cook acidic food in cast iron. And tomatoes, they got some acid in them, they do. And when it's sitting there simmering, sure, it could eat on your cast iron. This
Okay.
is a well-seasoned piece of cast iron. I don't recommend you do this in a piece of iron that you've owned 3 weeks or 4 weeks. You got to build this seasoning
This
up.
is
That's
years.
why
Yeah.
you clean it well every time. You get it good and dry, and then you re-season
He knows
every
what he's
trip.
doing.
Not once a week, not twice a week. Every time you use that skillet or that Dutch oven, you re-season, because then you're building that shield up, that seasoning up that you're not going to eat away at it. But make sure when you get through cooking something like this, whether it be tomato-based, fruit-based, barbecue sauce, something like that, you clean that really well with good hot water. You dry it well. You re-season it every trip. All about,
Okay.
hey, we got some
It's a lot of
great
effort.
things
Good-
coming
good
up.
news.
You know,
That's good
won't be long
advice,
till
though.
it's Christmas. We're going to try to help you out with a bunch of great gift ideas, but also we got some new products that's coming out. So you want to be sure you keep up with us, because we got some great things we're bringing your way. I think this is cooled off enough that we might can stir this up here and have us a bite. Now first I want to tell you about them little macaronis, if you can see them. They're not mushy, but they hold their shape really well.
Yeah.
Cook just
They
right,
look so
they
good.
are. I'm gonna tell you, that transforms me back to my childhood. So many days in my mother's kitchen when she had put this on the table, but also in the middle of them old desolate camps when I was cooking for cowboys on ranches, just to see the smile on their face when they got a plate of this. When you get the seasonings that are all blended well together, you don't think about this being a canned product of any kind that we used in here. The smoked paprika, the Red River Ranch Original, the big honkin' garlic cloves, it just sort of sets the stage for all this to come together. Now, I didn't have to salt and pepper this any at the end. It is what I would call just right to eat.
Okay.
But hey,
Okay.
Susan. Well, who is Susan, Shan? Season to your suiting. I like to not got
Wait,
that
what?
out. That's pretty hard for me. I'm gonna have one more bite.
That's when you need to have another bite. That's when you know.
Yeah.
It's gonna make you break down and do what? The bended macaroni elbow dance. And then, you might be fleet of foot, jump back up.
The dog's
Your
like,
elbows
nah,
might
I'm
be
out
like
of
this for the rest of your life. Just as always, folks, I tip my hat to all our servicemen and women and
That's
veterans who
awesome.
have kept that old flag flying. Wherever me and Shan at, we're going to have Old Glory waving somewhere. You don't have to look for it. We'll make sure you see it. We want to thank you all for the great service that you're doing to keep our country free and safe. Be sure that you share, like, and subscribe, because I don't want you to miss nothing. And don't forget what? Faith, family, and the feast. It's all about bringing family together, eating good classic food, and having a good time. The Lord has blessed us, so let's share it with everybody. Let's do. I hope y'all enjoyed this, and from our hearts to your hearts, God bless you, one and all, and I'll see you down the Goulash Trail.
Oh, what a guy. I actually love him.
I love him. He's so
So cute. So energetic as well. I did not expect that dance to come out.
Yeah,
I'm going to pull that on my dance floor next.
He's a good
Macaroni
Good
dance.
mover. Macaroni. Albert macaroni.
Next time on dance floor, I'm going to tap and go, macaroni. And then do it.
Yeah.
That's how if you enjoy, guys. Smash subscribe and let us know if maybe should try and make this. I may even try and help you if Archer's asleep.
Ooh.
I say, maybe.
Maybe I'll let you in my kitchen.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, you'll probably kick me out then. Smash that button, smash the subscribe button. What was the like goal?
700.
Well remembered. And what should we do?
Have a fantastic day.
We'll see you legends in the next one. Peace.